Almost every logger that I've known has had a Model A sometime or other in their life, so we thought we'd throw this one in for you. Nearly everybody's got a souped-up Beetle and they're looking for someone to drag. My old clunker might be classed as a junker, but I'm still gonna stand here and brag. It's been called a lot of names I can't repeat here, but what I'm trying to say is I wouldn't trade it. Henry Ford made it and he called it a Model A. An Impala load of boys said, "What's that noise? It sounds like you ain't going far." I said, "That's $3,000 you hear jingling in my pocket, the difference in the price of our cars." And they had no more to say, they just went on their way. And I had to sit there and laugh, 'cause I didn't really have $3,000, I only had $1.50. But the gal's all aching to be asked to be taken for a ride in my Model A. It's a nice night to spoon, there's a big round moon, and I've got a whole week's pay. Well, coming home late tonight, I bet I run out of gas on a back road along the way. If I work it just right, I get some lovin' tonight in my little old Model A. Well, your pink Cadillacs and your GTOs, they really get out and go. But you can't keep them going with a chunk of baling wire and some parts from an old radio. And try putting bacon right in a burnout bearing and going merrily on your way. We just as well face it, they could never replace it, the little old Model A. And the gal's all aching to be asked to be taken for a ride in my Model A. It's a nice night to spoon, there's a big round moon, and I've got a whole week's pay. Well, coming home late tonight, I'll bet I run out of gas on a back road along the way. If I work it just right, I get some lovin' tonight in my little old Model A. Well, I'm standing here in line just a-waiting to sign for my unemployment compensation. And what puzzles me is that our economy is booming across the rest of the nation. Well, they tell me we'll get back to logging about June, and there'll be lots of jobs again. But what I haven't paid for will go right out the door. It's dough meat